Next thing, we're going to talk about finding your target area. Finding your target area is very important because you need to know where to go to find the mobile home park so that you can find your mobile home deal. So let's get right into it. So steps to find your farm area. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to google.com. Once in Google, you want to enter the city and state mobile home parks. So an example is Phoenix, Arizona mobile home parks. You want to look at the biggest and closest city to you in your metro area. So we live actually in Tempe, Arizona. Largest city in our area is Phoenix. So I would again say Phoenix, Arizona mobile home parks. You're also going to look within a 20 to 40 mile radius around your home. If you're having to travel more than 40, 45 miles to get your deals, to me, it's just not worth it. And then you're going to take all that information you find. We're going to go and give you guys an example. We're going to go through this. I'm just giving you the steps right now, word for word. So you're going to transfer that park name, address, and phone number into an Excel sheet. You guys want to have this because once you start to build your route, you want to have all that information on file and not just guessing or trying to pull information from your phone on the go. You can also use mhvillage.com. I actually recommend this a little bit more because they have more mobile home parks information listed on their site than just going to Google. There's a vast difference. Like I said, we'll be showing you that here very shortly. So you're going to go to mhvillage.com and you can either choose to do this manually or you could pay for a list. We're going to show you guys how to do both. So then you're going to enter in the city and state you're in the search field. And then there's a tab that says communities. You're going to tap on that. And then again, it's going to pull up all this information. You're going to transfer the park name and address into an Excel sheet. You're also going to want to identify, separate all ages communities and senior communities in the show only tab. So it's going to allow us to do this. It's really great. And see, again, you want to focus on the 20 to 40 mile radius around your home. So we have an example link here. Give us a moment. We're sharing one computer, so I want to make sure I'll show you guys this. So here we put in some information here, and then if we can go to google.com. Perfect. And then we're looking at Phoenix AZ mobile home parks. Again, this is a Google search. If you go here and you see here, it's going to pull up a few. So we got a few here. I like to go right down to more places. And you can see here, it does pull up some mobile home parks around the city. This is great. It's not going to tell you the star rating of the park, but it's going to give you some good information about mobile home parks around the city. So like this one here, Paradise Shadows Mobile Home Park. You can see here, it's in North Phoenix. It's right around here. And it's got the name, it's got the phone number, and should have the address if I click on it. Yep. So all we're doing is taking this information here and transferring it to our Excel sheet here. So we can do that right now.
Yeah, so you're basically just going to go through and copy and paste all this information. Just to not bore you, I'll just do this, but you'll basically just, you'll just put the name, the address, the phone number. And then the thing about Google, it's going to be a little bit harder to find it, what kind of park type it is.
You're going to have to go and take that name and put it in MH Village.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit of research to build your list this way. Just take some time and kind of put as many parks as you can in your list. That's like the whole goal, is to try to figure out where the parks are around you. So
let's go the MH Village route. Okay. I want to show you guys that same example. So we're going to go to mhvillage.com. And then I'm going to, in the search field, I'm going to type in Phoenix, Arizona. After this goes, we're going to go to the Communities tab. After that, we're simply going to take what it shows us here. This is really great because if you scroll, you'll see all the different communities within Phoenix, Arizona. It's going to be tough to find the phone numbers unless you take the name of the park and put it in Google. Usually we're able to find the phone numbers that way, but most of the time, MH Village just shows you the name of the park and the address. Again, if it's listed on MH Village, that usually means that it's at least a 3-star community. You'll find some parks on Google that you might not find on MH Village. Those might be, they could be 3 or 4-star parks. They could be 1 or 2-star communities. So again, we'll show you guys, we're just taking the information here that we see.
So you can either take it from right here or click in, because you might find, you'll find out this is a 55 and over community. And you're just going to copy and paste the details. So you'll just copy the name, the address, the park type. Like Jay said, it's not going to always be easy to find the phone number on MH Village. They don't really list that very well. Oh, here's view phone number here.
Yeah, sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, it just depends. And you're just going to transfer all that information here and just build up a list as much as you can. And then if you are more of the, hey, I want to save my time, I'm not really trying to do all of that. I'm not really worried about free. There's also an option to buy a list. So you're going to, if you really want to just get all of the parks in Arizona and just get it all done in one little, one click of a button, you can get a list of communities and you can come in here by state. So if we're here in Arizona, we're going to click on that, and there's, so it's a little, it's a little bit of an investment. It's $185. I would say the main thing that you need is the age, the phone number, and they're going to charge you a little extra for that. So it's an investment, but it definitely saves a lot of time.
I would say just starting out, when we started, we did all of ours manually. You want to keep your expenses low when you're just starting out. Maybe once you've done a deal or two, you wouldn't mind doing this, but I would actually go ahead and do everything manually to start off, just to save that cash and put that money into your actual investment of a deal.
Yeah, and if you know anyone in your state that's also doing this, you can obviously split the cost of getting a list as well. But like Jay said, if I was just starting out, I would try to just make a list of parks around me and build some momentum before I actually, paid $275.
And guys, we're going to show you, once you are able to build that list, we're going to show you how to create routes, really quick routes, so that you don't have to waste a lot of time driving from point A to point B to point C like I did in the beginning, and not really focusing on saving or going with the least route.
Yeah. Saving time is huge.
Yeah.
Saving time is huge. So hopefully that helps you guys. This file is saved in the Google Drive. So if you guys want this example file, it's pretty simple, but it's in there just so that you can access it if you want to do that. But make sure all of these are going to be read only or view only for you guys. So make sure that you save it into your own Google Drive, and then you can use it and update it.
And once again, you're not going to be able to find the age restriction or the all ages type of park on Google, but you'll find that information by going to MH Village. Even if you find one on Google, a different park, just put that park name into Google and then type in MH Village after it, and then usually that park should come up. MH Village link will come up, and then you'll be able to find out if it's an all ages or 55+ park.